Hello and welcome to another exciting stream of Sea of Stars. My name is Voltage and I have consumed copious amounts of industrial strength sedatives. So we will be just as sleepy this week as we were last week. Last week we started Sea of Stars. This week we're going to play more Sea of Stars. I'm going to undeafen here in just a sec. Undeafening, in fact. In 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hello, Setho.
Hello.
How are you?
I'm here.
You're here? Where is here?
My apartment.
Yeah, and where is that?
In my apartment.
Good answer. I love asking you on stream, like, the questions you'd like to answer the least.
Yeah.
It's a fun time. So yeah, Sea of Stars. Have you played this game?
I actually did start it. I never got really that far. Because I got wrapped up into playing other games, and I just never kept going.
That's right.
I will say, it looks really good. It looks really cool. I don't know. It's like some turn-based games, just kind of I fall out of really quick.
What did I miss, TF Dino 007? Oh, we just kicked off. I made a joke about how last week I was very tired. This week I'm less so we'll see what happens. Yeah, I think I described this game last week as like Stardew Valley but a JRPG, like the vibes of Stardew Valley. That's what I'm getting so far.
Sure.
I wouldn't say
see
like
that.
I don't know if I'd outright say like that's what it is overall, but like I think you sort of hit the same notes in the vibes of this game.
Yeah, I will say, if I,
Yeah.
it looks like a really neat game. When I saw some of the like images of the fast travel in it with like the huge rock dude, I thought that was sick.
Yes.
And the art style's really neat. I will say though, my biggest complaint that I had when I first started playing was that the intro was so long.
It is definitely a little long.
I was like, when am I going to play this game?
Okay, I gotta remember how to do this. There's a mechanic I'm supposed to learn here. I thought today was Octopath. Yeah, so about that. So right now, I'm gonna be honest, I'm taking a break on Octopath right now because I'm not quite vibing with it. I've played about 30 hours of it. I do want to come back to it, but I'm trying something different for just a little bit. Just because, I think there is value in enjoying what you play on stream, and I was not as into Octopath as I would want to be on stream, so to speak.
What was wrong with Octopath?
There's a couple things. I don't want to, like... Let me make sure I do this right first before I flip it up. So Octopath, like, it's not that it's a bad game. It's a pretty good game, in fact. The way that I got frustrated with it was just, like, it didn't really make for a good stream game the more I felt about it, because a lot of it comes down to, like, needing to find a way to simultaneously level a lot of characters and do a lot of, like, balancing acts with regards to who's where and how they act on stage and everything. And that just doesn't always translate very well on stream, if that makes sense. Do you know what I mean?
Can you explain that balancing act a bit more?
Yeah, so, like,
confused.
a lot of it comes down to... hang on, let me think about this here. Like, the idea is, on stream, I always try to be, like, entertaining enough to where, like, I would watch my own stream. Because I truthfully don't watch many streams.
Yeah.
I do watch some in general to see, like, what the youths are into, you know what I mean? But, like, I wouldn't call myself, like, an active stream watcher unless there's, like, a reason to. And I found that, like, the vibes that I was having on the streamer end during Octopath were a little not quite what I would want to put out as a product. And so, like, I I just found it to be a little slow at times, and not to say every moment on stream has to have intense hyper gaming action, but like I do feel at some point there is an onus on the streamer to do something interesting, and if I'm just like doing, let's be honest, very complicated combat, and my brain's only on that, and having to have everyone else do the color commentary, to me, that's not necessarily what I want to do, right? And the other part of it was that I just wasn't having that much fun playing it week to week, and like, you know, it's not to say I didn't like the game. I enjoyed the game, but it wasn't like, if I played it every Monday, every week, then it's very tricky to stay always engaged when you're doing like consistent chapter 2s over and over. To get this artifact piece, you'll need the answer 3 questions correctly. Let's see how well you learn. Regenerates attacking, regenerates MP. Okay.
Thanks.
Yeah, thanks, dude. Very cool. I was just trying to get something different. I'm trying to shake it up because, like, again, 10 streams of Octopath, basically, right? Like, I do think that there is like some merit in taking breaks from long games and coming back to them. So that's where I'm at.
Okay. Yeah. I've never played it. I saw it.
The Zenith Academy or the Solstice Academy? I went to the Zenith Academy.
Well, it's the Solstice Elementary, so it definitely isn't that. Now, I remember seeing the game when it came out, and I was like, oh, that looks interesting, but the art style kind of confused me, because, like, it has very anime-esque looking characters.
Yes.
Or, like, JRPG looking characters, but then the art style is, like, 2-bit.
Yeah, HD 2D.
Like, HD 2D, and then 2-dimensional, so I was, like, super confused, but it looked interesting.
Yeah.
But I don't know, I just personally, when it comes to turn-based games like this, to be honest with you, I kind of prefer simplicity.
Yeah, and one thing about this sprite style I actually like more than the HD 2D is that it's consistent. The HD and like the camera work is like, it's not so quirky at times, because like sometimes there's lens flares in Octopath and it feels weird. I like this, it's very pixel consistent. Like, I don't know, I don't think the After Effects are always the most
nice. It looks nice.
Yeah.
I mean, this game definitely looks nice, and I am happy that they actually got some recognition being a indie game to be recognized at the Game Awards last year.
Yeah, exactly. And D. Williams, I just play it like I have 4 main characters, and then spare 4. I substitute 1 for, so it's 3 main, and then I just grinded everyone and completed the story. I gotta do that, but the problem is, like, that's really tough for doing the voice acting the way I wanted to do it, so I'll have to, like, reassess how I want to stream that game. Because
that's kind of hard.
Yeah, and I do want to finish it for what it's worth. Like, I think Octopath deserves to be finished because, like, it's not that I owe anything to games when I play them. Like, I don't have to finish a game. Or finishing a game can mean, like, many different things. At some point, like, you play it enough until you get the gist of it. Or, you know, it's all good. Or it's until it rolls credits, you know? Like, that can vary a lot. And then from there, you sort of define what your own meaning and relationship is with games eventually. And I think Octopath is one, like, it's got 3 digits in its time counter, you know? Like, it's expecting you to put in 100 hours. And so, like, that's a game, like, if I'm gonna stream it every week, I took breaks from Xenogears when I streamed that. Like,
that game, I feel like mentally you just need breaks.
Yeah, really. So yeah, and I appreciate that. You know, that you understand that you're cool. You seem cool. Like, you know, that's okay to just leave and come back. So it's okay to play like that. And I appreciate that you'll still be here. I appreciate that. I'm glad that you feel that way. Yeah. So they're weak during an eclipse. Yeah, there's an issue of having solid party composition with the secondary jobs. Yeah, that's one of those things, like, I'll definitely, like, Octopath, it's tricky because on the one hand, I don't know if I would have played it for as long as I did on stream if I played it off stream, or at least up until this point. You know what I mean? Okay, so I missed something. I still gotta do the other one. like, long JRPGs, I've only really recently understood how to play. I know that sounds really dumb, but, like, the idea of playing a game and not putting every expectation on you to, like, do things, you know? That really serves a great mindset when you're playing JRPGs, that you don't have to be perfect when you play. The game was balanced around, like, idiots who don't know how characters work. So, like, if a 9-year-old kid can beat this game, odds are you can too. And if you can't, like, that's okay.
So a game that I was playing for a while, and I kind of took a break from it just because I don't know, I just wasn't playing it. I'm not playing it as much right now, is Chained Echoes.
Oh yeah, that's also on my radar.
Yeah, it's really good. I like it mostly just because I like the fact that you don't have to heal the characters after every fight.
Oh, that is so nice.
Automatically.
Yeah.
Which is great. My only thing with that is, like, some of those fights are very difficult because of that. Sure,
that makes sense.
I don't know. I feel like a shit gamer for saying this, but, like,
you can say it.
I prefer, like, I kind of just like doing easy tasks in games. Like, I don't.
You're
really
so
like
real, dude. Like, after coming home from a long day of work and you're telling me now I have to understand how affinity charts work. Like, give me a break. I barely care about how my coworkers think about me, let alone this in-game random NPC that also just, like, I can form a relationship with thinks about me. Like, as if, you know what I mean?
Yeah. That's why I really like Helldivers, because, like, Helldivers definitely has the difficulty, but it doesn't matter if you die. Right? Yeah. Like, you have a ton of time to, like, reset yourself and, you know, fix things. So, I don't know. Some games where it's just like, oh, you hit a wall, and this wall's gonna take you 4 fucking ever to beat.
Yeah.
Not as appealing.
Yeah. Yeah, thank you, Strike Scarlet 51. Hello. Thank you so much for the good luck wishes. Honestly, like, where I'm at too, Seth, have you played Live Alive?
No, I've never even heard of that.
Live Alive is a great game. It's a game that's broken up into a variety of, like, sub-stories, as if you're, like, watching a movie. And, like, they take place over, like, a variety of different time periods and different themes. So they all play differently, which makes it very interesting.
That is interesting.
And each scenario takes, like, 3 hours at most. It is a shockingly good, game that you can play after coming home from work. And like, it's a 24-hour JRPG. Like, it's one of those, again, you could finish it in as much or as little time as you want, but it's real fun. I would highly recommend it.
How difficult would you say this game is?
So far, not too bad.
Okay. Is there a difficulty setting? I forgot.
Yes, there is.
What are you playing on?
I'm playing on the standard one. Whatever, I think it's normal. I'm just playing on normal, because, like, if a game's balanced around normal, I might as well play it on normal, right? Yeah.
Sure.
Turn-based JRPGs are a lot of time expect you're being strategic, so they're not for everyone. Yeah, that's really true. Like, I appreciate a game that makes me think, but I'm not, like, thinking in the way of, like, how I'm going to manage a specific encounter. Not necessarily, like, how do I make sure that I even have an attack, you know? It's, like, there are some... One of my gripes with Xenoblade Chronicles right now, I'm about 25 hours into it, and what makes it so tricky to play sometimes is just, like, the amount of things that are going on in the background, you know? Like, yeah, I get that, like, yeah, there are so many intricate systems that provide a cool and compelling experience throughout, but I'm, like, out here feeling like sometimes I don't know what the fuck is going on, but something just popped up and said, hey, this grew a level, and I'm like, cool. So, you know what I mean? Like, it just, there's so much going on, and I can't, like, process it all sometimes. Because I'm stupid after a long day of thinking. Look, the last thing I want to do when I come home sometimes is think. Why do you think I stream?
No, it's tough. I don't know. I mean, that's kind of why I know we've had this conversation on your stream, but talking about playing like the same game over and over again.
Yeah.
Because that familiarity and such.
Yes.
It's just easy. It's just nice, easy. Just do it.
Easy option.
Done.
Yeah.
I will say right now I'm playing Stardew Valley because the new update came out.
And what do you think of that?
I have no thoughts on it because I'm only on day 3.
Fair enough.
But it all looks cool.
Everyone last stream was like, what's the channel point incentive we gotta hit so that you make a Stardew farm? And I'm like, I'm not playing Stardew, everyone. I'm sorry.
I feel like your point about Octopath having slow moments, Stardew Valley would have a lot of slow moments.
Yeah, like, I'm a big fan of Dragon Quest V, which I'm playing right now, and that is a game that is, like, so straightforward. Like, it's a JRPG with simple... Like, the only complicated part is the menuing, because it's a remake of an NES game, right?
Yeah.
But, like, everything else is just very nice. It's like, yeah, you'll die a bunch, but you know what? What happens? You lose half your gold. So, whatever. It's a fun game, and I would definitely recommend it. I have been enjoying it. I've only played it for about 3 hours, but like Dragon Quest games are like games you can play in bed, you know?
Yeah.
They're like fairy tales, but video games. I think Giggles would really like Dragon Quest. Yeah.
The only Dragon Quest example I have or I've dealt with is what's it called?
Monsters?
The
Fortune
one with the
Street?
slime.
Rocket Slime.
Rocket Slime, where you take on the mech suit.
Yes.
Yeah, that's the only Dragon Quest game I've ever played.
I respect that. I respect you for it. Alright. The game of Octopath, you make a path for attack, and it's often hard to find not having to... Yeah, exactly. Like, Octopath, you have to look for the opening always in combat, and if you fuck up, you lose. Dragon Quest V is not quite like that, and that's kind of what I like about it, honestly.
Yeah.
You know, that's why I like Pokemon a lot, because I understand the systems, I understand what's good, what's not good, and I understand vaguely how to clear these obstacles. It's like, again, I understand why people play Stardew. It's that you can, like, have a task that's very easy to do mentally that feels satisfying. Pokemon's, like, the same way for me, because it's like, oh, I have this team and I want to see them get stronger, and the way that I get stronger is by fighting, like, this trainer who has 3 Rattatas or whatever. You know, like, it's a simple, easy,
and like
mental
the
cooldown.
Effectiveness tree and such.
Yeah,
isn't
exactly.
That complicated. You're like,
exactly.
Oh, this is a fire move, and that's made of grass. All right, easy peasy. Like, it gets a little more complicated with like more special types, in my opinion, like fairy, dragon, that stuff.
That's
but
why
like,
I play Fire Red Leaf Green, and I'm like, woo.
Yeah, none of that's there.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, you would like Slime Rancher? I should check that out. What console is Slime Rancher on?
I think it's on Steam.
It's on Steam? Okay, I'm gonna write that down. Recommendations from chat.
Slime
I cannot
Rancher.
spell
I've
recommendations.
Seen it. It's first person where you basically run around with a ranch where you collect slimes.
Slime Rancher. Hey, Pard, I'm a slime rancher.
Yeah.
Dragon Quest are forgiving. Octopath isn't, so it's not for everyone. Yeah, exactly. They're just like, I get them. And like, I don't play Nuzlocke because I'm like, Nuzlocke, I play Pokemon.
Nuzlocke are stressful.
I play them explicitly so that I don't have to worry about permadeath, even if permadeath's not so bad. Like, honestly, I just gotta get over myself when it comes to permadeath. Anyway, Seth, be the Elder Mist.
Okay, sure.
Oh, there we go.
The young adventurers have finished the preparations.
Huh?
I see you understand the power of live mana. But can you master it? We shall see. The use of spells is now allowed again.
Okay, I'm just gonna use Moonerang now.
Time to kick your ass!
Holy shit!
Holy shit! I'm badass!
Oh, fuck, this owns.
Face me, children of the solstice. Holy crap, I'm
This
cool.
actually owns, dude.
What
Holy
the hell?
smokes.
I like how we both had the interaction of,
was like,
holy
whoa!
shit!
Counter slash. Oh, I see what's gonna happen here.
Oh, so it's a counter boss.
Yeah, it's one of those, like, you can only attack him with the,
During a certain time, or, yeah.
you have to wear down the timer on him so as to not activate the counter slash too much.
Oh, I hate that.
I think that's what's gonna happen here. Because if I hit him with a... Oop. Yep,
Oh,
I'm about to
and
get
you're dead.
pwned. I just got pwned, dude.
You got... Oh,
I got fucking pwned. I got pwned for real. Oops.
how the hell are you supposed to do that?
I think you have to... My initial thought was that I had to hit him with the live mana to get live mana in order for me to remove his counterattack, but you also have to actively block every attack in order to do that. So I guess that's not it. Maybe. The use of magic is... Unless magic also allows me to get live mana somehow.
That's another thing I like about Chained Echoes. Instead of taking you back to the last save point, it will literally just start you back in combat.
Ooh, that is
to
good.
The last combat you just
Oh,
did.
wait. No, that's weird, because now his timer's down to 1. It started at 3.
Maybe it's an ease thing, like the
Maybe.
first time you fight him, it's hard, and then
Maybe it, like, goes to where you were in the fight.
maybe.
I could see that. Oh!
Oh, so maybe you don't hit him. Maybe you hit
Yeah.
the sword.
Yes, that's definitely it.
Okay. Maybe you have to hit the arm too, or no?
Potentially. And so I can only target these two. Okay.
Okay, so you can't target the arm. So yeah, go for the sword.
I think that's the plan. But I'm also kind of afraid of what this attack is even gonna be.
Yeah. Can you not suck up that globule?
The globule. I could try.
Oh, I thought the big glob in his hand. You could like suck up like you've done the other things.
Maybe.
But I just said, oh, okay. I think he's gonna do his counter slash. Yeah.
Yep.
So you do have to
So I
kill
need to
his
get rid
hand.
of the
Yeah.
that. Healing mist.
Oh, healing
he just
mist.
heals himself. Okay, that's fine then.
Okay.
Okay, and now his counter's down. That makes sense. Okay.
Can you hit his arm now?
Maybe. No, I don't think his
Okay.
arm
so-
is a thing.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay,
I
so
think
his
I can
arm's
just-
maybe healing, and then his
Yeah.
sword is the big fuck off.
Yes, I think that's probably what it is. Yep,
Okay.
that makes sense. It wasn't immediately clear that I could do that, but like now that I do see it, I'm like, okay.
Okay, that makes sense.
Okay, yeah, I think that'll. Okay, don't fuck me up. Yes.
Ooh, close. That was really good though.
Yes. Oh, that was real good. Oh, I love doing that. That's like my favorite attack, dude. Oh man, it's my favorite attack, brother.
Kind of reminds me of the what's it called? Reminds me of that attack in Mario RPG. Or-
Yeah. Reminds me of
uh,
that horrible tragedy. No,
Reminds me of the war.
brings me back to a dark time, man. Alright, and then, Zale. I want you to boost. And then, I'm not gonna be able to get the weaknesses here if I do that. And I don't have enough MP. I fucked up. So he's gonna heal. So maybe I should use this time to heal everyone.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
Timing mini game there.
Elder's sword is feeling better.
Oh, all right. Time to go back to the other.
And he
sword.
healed both swords to 90. Okay, that's not so bad actually. Okay, I'm gonna have Valere just attack. This is gonna be fine. I wonder what happens if I just, like, put a ton of live mana on the battlefield, too. That might be interesting to see. Oh, that maybe does a lot of damage, actually. Okay, so yeah, it does boost your regular attack. I see. I actually think that's a cool mechanic. That's pretty neat. I shouldn't have used Valere there, but whatever. And then I could do this, and then just attack. Something like that. That seems pretty good. And the timer must correspond to, like, when he does his next attack. I think that's the only way I can sort of reason that out.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah. All right, ready for another Moonerang?
Oh, yeah.
Here we go. Now, don't fuck me up. Nice.
Nice. That was good.
Nice, brother. That was real good.
Is there a limit to that or no?
I don't know if there's a cap to it. It kind of feels like there might be, but I don't immediately know. Let's try another though, because he's weak to it. So here we go. Don't fuck me up. I think there's a cap. I think there's a cap.
Yeah.
He's looking kind of weak. He's looking like he's coughing. He looks like he's having a bad day, chat. This is fun. This guy's pretty epic, dude.
I like his design a lot.
Yeah. It's very inspired.
Yeah.
Oh, you're gonna heal again, huh?
He takes more damage from the moon and the hammer.
Yes, so I'm gonna give... no, Valere just has a normal thing, actually. He's gonna heal himself, but it's okay. Oh, never mind, we killed him! Hooray!
Oh, never mind.
He's dead. We killed him. This is my best game of last year for me. I'm glad to hear it. It's pretty cool.
How formidable! Oh, a bright future awaits you indeed! Zale and Valere, I name you Solstice Warriors! And the chubby guy...
I knew it! You're the best! There it is. We did it!
I've consulted the mists of time during your trials. When you are ready to leave this place, find me back at the Sacred Pond, and I will tell you of your respective prophecies. Then you will be sent out into the world. Ooh! Don't take too long now.
Oh. Oof. Let him cook. Wait, just kidding. Let him rest. It's real good. I mean, like, I definitely see every inspiration. Not every, many of the inspirations that led to this game. And I'm thinking, everyone's sleeping on the fact that it's Chrono Trigger. Yeah, but it's Golden Sun. Like, this is Golden Sun 2. Like, this is not the spiritual successor to Chrono Trigger. This is the one to Golden Sun. And if you haven't played Golden Sun and you liked this game, go play Golden Sun.
Good morning. The time has come to begin your journey.
Morning? It's the middle of the night.
Yes, I suppose your friend should address that.
Address what?
Bring us the dawn!
We can do that.
Ooh! All it takes is for you to stand on a celestial rune.
And then what?
Something inside of you knows already. Right this way.
Okay.
Now concentrate and bring us the dawn.
Use to stand on the celestial runes to change time of day.
I'm sorry, you could change the time of day. Man, that sucks for people sleeping right now.
I can rewind time and I can accelerate time. Ooh. That's cool. How did you do that? That's the coolest thing I've ever seen! Ah!
That part is always easier by simply going for it. Now, in your travels, you will sometimes find mechanisms and seals powered by magical runes that react to the time of day.
Runes that react to the time of day.
They were put into place by solstice warriors who came before you. Some conceal artifacts meant to help future members of the Order, such as yourselves, while others seal away evils that were too powerful to confront. Whether or not to look for these artifacts and challenges will be entirely up to you.
Entirely up to you.
Entirely up to you. Now, your journey can begin. Come and meet me beyond this chasm.
Seth, how do you make your voice sound green?
Green?
Yeah, like the text.
I feel like that's more emphasis.
Yeah. How do we get across?
Yeah.
By using your powers, of course. Meet me on the other side, and as a farewell gift, I will share with you what I could read in the mist of time.
Dude, stop giving me the runaround, man.
Literally, he is. Like, I feel like, did you just say you were going to tell us that?
Brother, I
Lake?
thought you said you were going to tell me all the secrets of
What
the
the hell?
universe. Nah, I want to get this wheat. Because you can find these in the overworld and use them to cook to make things.
Ooh. That's fun.
It is fun. Oh.
Oh.
Yeah, if you liked this game, go play Golden Sun. You'll love its puzzles. Like, this just screams Golden Sun to me. And, I think you would really like this game if you played Excuse me. I think you would really like Golden Sun if you played this game and liked it. Cat's gotta play Golden Sun. Oh, hello.
Oh, you get the cool rock fast travel. Have you seen this?
No.
Oh, this is so cool.
Oh, are you ready to be sent out into the world? Let us see you off then, but first your prophecies. I will speak them to your minds directly, for they are yours and yours alone. Zale, step forward.
You are going to meet a
In order to reach your full potential, you will first need to stare at the night inside of you.
Thank you, Elder Mist.
Valere, approach. When the time comes, you will be the one to create paths on water.
Create paths on water. Understood.
Garl,
I get one too? Awesome!
you must be mindful of your limitations during this journey.
Dude, Sing, bro, you gotta not be on this trip.
Yeah, literally.
You got it, Elder Mist.
Well, at least he's happy about it.
Carl, this is not a
Carl, this is
conversation.
not a conversation.
Oh, my bad. Sorry, that's your line.
The mists are unclear in your case, but it appears your heart might be warm enough to soothe a long-tormented soul.
Soothe a long tormented soul.
Stop repeating everything I say.
I don't know what you're talking about.
You have now learned everything I could teach you. I am sending you to Sleeper Island, where you are fated to meet a crew bound for adventure.
It's just so RPG language.
Yeah.
Like, no one says this in,
Have you been to Sleeper Island, dude? Best vacation
you are
spot,
fated to
100%.
meet a crew in purple letters. How do you make your voice sound tan? How do you make your voice sound purple, dude?
I don't even know.
Where you are fated to meet a
Crew.
Crew.
Make friends with them, and they shall help you reach Wraith Island. What?
It's just on so many islands.
In time for the next eclipse.
Reach Wraith Island in time for the next eclipse. It's so, like, just...
To activate this giant, give it the name X-Toll to be sent to Sleeper Island. To return here, simply go to X-Toll and speak this one's name, which is...
Hextol, cool!
Well, shit.
Oh my god. He just fucking
See,
chucks
that's what
you.
I'm saying. Like, the fast travel in this game is sick.
Well, I suppose we won't be seeing each other for a while.
Fucking tossed, dude.
No, I know. That's why I loved when I saw that in the scene page, and I was like, "That's dope."
Yeah, it's like, what if you just had a rock goat that friggin' threw you across the dang ocean? And so it was that Zale and Valir were sent off to begin their journey, with their best friend, the warrior cook, in tow. In their quest to get to Wraith Island in time for the eclipse, they would soon come to grips with two very powerful wizards. One by anger beset, the other life bereft. Okay.
Oh yeah, dude, I love that movie.
Anger beset, that's my favorite, dude.
Yeah.
Marty Scorsese directed it. Dude, he catches it too. That's sick. Are they all different? Are they all different designs? That goes kind of
guess.
hard. That's super dope, dude. So what now? Find a boat. Go away.
Go somewhere.
Go away, Garl. Give me this grandiose. Look at this. It's like you've made it to the Bean Kingdom.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I think this is a cool little adventure. It's all good. Oh yeah. Erin and I went to Toronto this past
how's that?
weekend to celebrate her birthday because she had her birthday last Wednesday. And so we went to End of Ava for her birthday. We went to the movie theaters and watched End of Evangelion in theaters for her birthday. Really
In
exciting
Toronto.
stuff. And then we went to Toronto. And Toronto's cool. It's within driving distance of where we live, so like it's not like it's too out of the way or nothing. And we road tripped there essentially and had a nice time. Except for the fact that it snowed on Friday.
Yeah,
And-
but you're used to snow, so.
We did not bring winter gear in the way that we probably should have.
Ooh.
And so as a result, on Friday we were gonna like do a bunch of exploring, and we were at like the Kensington Market area, which is like this beautiful, fun, walkable city part of the town where like there's a bunch of thrift stores and like reclaimed gear and like murals, and it's like an arts district and it's really cool. Hey Revelt, how are you? Hope you're well. And we were there, and it's like snowing. It's a blizzard. And we were walking. I didn't have my boots, so I was like wet sock season over here.
Ooh.
But it was a little frustrating
A
and
little
like
chilly.
yeah, a little chilly.
cold.
My feet were a little cold. What can I say? And so we ended up exploring there a bit. We went to this sort of like curated thrift store. They're not like thrift stores, but they're something else. But like, I don't remember what it's called. I'm not a big thrifter normally. A rainbow conch. Interesting. How are you and Seth? We're good.
I'm good. I'm good.
Telling the story of my...
here in 20 minutes, but yeah.
Yeah. He's hanging out. He's listening to my rambles. He's being a good colored commentary. Love him for it.
Seeing this game.
Yeah. And so, like, I'm not one for thrifting normally, but we went into this, like, curated thrift store, or whatever it's called, like, vintage stores. That's it. Thank you, Aaron. We went to a vintage store, and, like, we were looking through the rack, and, like, there was this kick-ass, like, I'm talking the coolest fucking sweater of Snoopy kissing Lucy on the nose, and they're wearing, like, 70s outfit stuff. And I was like, oh, that's a cool sweatshirt. But then on the back, they had 2 dancing Woodstocks, and I'm like, shit, dude. This owns. And it was from 1973. And, like, the owner, or the lady working at the thrift store, or the vintage store that day, she was like, you know, I was thinking I might get that for, like, my friend, because it's such a nice shirt, and I really like it. Oh, look, it's the Yuffie of the game. Probably. Yeah, it's the Yuffie of the game.
Yeah, it is. Whoa!
Cyber Ninja!
Whoa! Whoa! Whoa!
Yeah, from 1973.
Whoa, what the hell? No,
So,
hold on. You can't just introduce a character like that and be like, ah, cool portal disappearance as I cut through the world.
Yeah. And so, like, the lady working the place was like, I think I might get that for my friend, you know? I just really thought it was a really sweet sweater.
And then
I was
you
like,
snagged it.
Yeah, and I was like, you know, honestly, I kinda gotta buy this. And the look on this lady's face, it was like I had stabbed her in the heart. Her entire grin went to, like, a sad clown face, you know, like the sad theater mask. And I was like, well, see, I grew up in Minneapolis. I grew up really close to where this means to me. Like, I really like these characters too. And, like, you know, she was cool about it, you know, she still sold it to me.
Man, I really want to get this for my friend. Ah, go fuck yourself. I'm buying.
Fuck you, I'm buying this shit. But, like, you know, I mean, I told her basically, like, I've visited the Charles Schultz's house, basically, and, like, where all of that kind of...
That doesn't make it okay, Voltage, alright? You just crushed this person's
I know.
That's so funny.
I know. And she was like... And she was literally like, oh, no, there's more of them. She was not like that. But she did say something to the effect of, as I was checking, I was like, you know, she's like an extra small anyway, and this is a large, so it's okay. And then she then said, I'm just making up ways to, like, cope with it. It's fine.
Oh my god.
You
destroyed this girl.
I destroyed this, like, late 50s, early 60s woman's heart.
Goodness. Oh my goodness.
It fucking rules, though.
From a standpoint of, like, being on your side here, like, lady, if that's been in the store for a while.
No. Yeah, exactly. Like, that is literally exactly what she said. She's like, you know, I've always thought about buying it for myself, but I never do, and so I'm glad that it's finally finding a good home. And it's not just being bought by someone who's, like, trying to, like, be a poser. Like, someone who really cares about it. And, like, she didn't say poser, but she kind of implied it, in my view. Okay, don't fuck me.
Fan.
Yeah. It's like, you're not just buying it because you think it looks cool. You're buying it because it has meaning. And I was like, yeah, here we go.
I like Aaron's on your side. Too bad, lady.
Aaron was there. She was complicit.
I know she was. I feel like she'd be on your side the whole time. She'd be like,
she better be. Otherwise, if she wasn't, I was gonna have a serious, stern talking with her. No, Aaron and I are very much in love, so don't worry, chat. We respect each other.
Aaron's like, when did we start doing this?
I was on your side about it, yeah. Definitely. And it was a good time. So, like, I'm not one to vintage shop, but, like, wow, it turned out pretty alright. I think it was a fair price, though I won't say what the price was at this point in time. So, what the hell? What the heck? Oh. If we jumped from high enough. Okay, that makes sense.
Oh, so you go up there and then you jump down.
Yeah, it's just, how do I get that up? Yeah.
To the right. You're right there. You see?
Oh yeah, you can go under it. My perspective senses weren't working for a second.
No,
I know. I'm just exploring, buddy.
Okay. Sorry.
I know. Oh, the streamer isn't doing
like
exactly what you want him to.
No, just the fact that you see it and you're like, let me run past it really quick.
Let me run past it just so that like I can see if like this is the way to continue or not.
Mm-hmm.
Because if it's the way to continue, I want to see the other thing. I want to chase the trinket, as it were.
Mm-hmm.
But that makes sense. It's a mushroom hole.
Mm-hmm.
Let me go over there next. So yeah, we were there and it was snowing and we ended up like, we wanted to get dinner in town, but it was blizzarding by the time we got back to the Airbnb, like, you know, and so we were like, well, let's get dinner at a local place. And we went to the world's most suburban bar, diner, grill you can experience in a metropolitan area. What do I mean by that? It was not the greatest. It was not bad, but it sure wasn't good. Which, like, hey, you know what? They have their locals and their regulars, no doubt. And our waitress was like this woman in, you know, probably her 40s or something, with very heavy eyeliner, and she kept calling us my loves, my sweets, my darlings, like, kind of the, like, you see us as someone new. You know what I mean? We're a new young couple at your neighborhood bar and grill. This is so exciting.
Speaking of, I don't know why, but that just got me on a tangent really quick.
Yeah.
Because you and I have met in person.
Yeah.
We've hung out. We've chatted.
Uh-huh.
And give me your honest opinion. Like, if we've never met, right? Like, this is going to be a huge hypothetical.
Okay.
But if we've never met in person, never knew each other, I was just a stranger to you.
Yeah?
And you needed assistance with something, just something random. How likely would you be to approach me to ask for help or something?
It would really depend on the context.
Okay.
Like, if I needed you to, like, help me move something...
Find something. Or move something out of the way, or find something.
Yeah, if I needed your help to, like, move something, I probably would be like, hey, man, can you help me move this? Like, but I wouldn't... I'm not the type of person to, like, ask someone for, like, help randomly. You know what I mean? Like, I have to know you, sorta. Like, or at least be like, I'm not gonna just approach someone on the street and be like, bro, I need your help with something, please. Mm-hmm. You know, I think there's definitely a potential for it. It would just really depend on, like, what I'm asking you for help with.
Okay.
It would probably be, like, a very masculine thing.
Okay.
What do you ask?
There's something I've always noticed whenever I'm out in public, like, especially by myself.
Yes.
Is that people, just random strangers, will approach and talk to me.
Really?
Just randomly.
Really?
Just like
I would have thought like
shit.
the exact opposite.
Multiple
because
times.
You often wear your neutral face is not necessarily like a smile.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it's often like I wouldn't say a scowl by any means, but it's definitely like more than
I know, and that's why I'm asking if I'm like an approachable person, apparently, because like that's what's killing me about.
But
this
you
whole
also
time. Like,
you also probably will be able to. You could probably play Santa Claus when you're like 30 years from now.
100%.
You're totally gonna play Santa Claus 100, like not 100,
100%.
like 30 years from now.
But like, I don't know. It's just this past weekend I was in the downtown area of where I live.
Yeah.
And just multiple instances of just random strangers came up to me to ask me questions of like where they need to go. Because I was at this conference, right?
Yeah.
I was at this conference for the school thing, and like I don't. This is my first time at the conference. I don't know shit. I got my little conference badge on. I'm just like looking around, and just let me just tell you, the amount of other people, like other adults and students, who came up to me and asked me questions.
Yeah, because you look like an adult.
Yeah, I get that, but there are other adults around. Why me?
Because
like,
you're
like
the tallest one.
I guess.
Look,
I don't know.
If I'm looking for an adult, I'm gonna ask the tallest person.
There are people. I just don't get it. Yeah, I just don't know. It happens to me constantly where people just like randomly talk to me, and I'm just like, and I'm not against it. Like I'm not upset. It's just I don't think I'm that approachable, but I guess I'm wrong.
You're approachable. You're approachable in the sense, like, again, you look responsible.
I guess. Maybe that's it. Maybe people just think, oh, he has to know something.
Oh, look at this guy. He looks pretty responsible. He looks like he
looks like he can answer my questions.
Yeah, he looks like a smart dude, probably.
But yeah, just a random tangent I was just thinking about this weekend, because like I could count on both hands how many times random strangers came up to me and talked to me.
You're so real for that. Like,
it's just so like strange to me.
yeah, that's definitely like a very strange thing when like I am so happy when like no one random pops up to me on the street. Oh fuck. Oh no. This is getting out of hand.
More.
This is getting severely out of hand, everyone. Let's see. Alright, well, he's dead. Alright, well, oh no.
I might die here.
Oh
Did
no.
you save?
Oh no. How do I flee? How do I flee?
Are you supposed to like level up here or something? Or
I don't know. I think I'm definitely, as they say, up shit creek.
SOL.
Yeah. Yup, I loosed. Oh no, this is the second game over of Sea of Stars, everyone.
Damn.
Yeah. I think it would, another thing that would depend on is like, if you were on the street versus you were at a place that I was also at. You know what I mean? Like, if we're at a conference or a convention, like, yeah, I'd approach you. But like, if it's on the street, I wouldn't necessarily approach you, just because like, I don't want to bother you.
Yeah.
That's kind of where I'm at.
Alright, that's fair.
Because, like, I don't like bothering people on the street, usually. Like,
Sure.
in the same way that, like, if someone asks me for help, I usually try to, like, help and then not talk to the person ever again in the event that I am, in fact, wrong.
Yeah.
Like, there was a dude who asked me, like, directions to this library, and I didn't know, but, like, I was, like, using context clues, like, oh yeah, excuse me, he was looking for a church across from the library, and I only knew of one library and one church in the area, so I'm like, oh, you go this way. And then turns out there's a church in the entire opposite direction I told him.
Ooh.
And I was just like, oh, fuck. And that totally was the one he was looking for. Which to me is always like, ah, fuck.
Did I tell you about... No, I didn't tell you about this instance. So, I was recently in New York City, right?
Yeah.
And on the last day, like the last night, the next day we're gonna fly out, I'm like at a hot dog stand, because I was like, you know what, I really want something to eat, and I haven't had a New York hot dog yet.
Yeah.
You know, I know those are pretty good.
Yeah,
So let me go get a
those
New York
go
hot
a
dog.
little ways.
Yeah, and so, you know, I'm not expecting much. I'm just like, it's a hot dog, it's good, I'll just eat it really quick. So, you know, whatever. So, with that in mind, I'm like standing at this hot dog stand, and an older gentleman comes up and said, you know,
And he has
again,
got
this is
any
the-
grapes?
This is the approachable part. He asked me, he's like, how much are the hot dogs? And I was like, I don't know, he hasn't told me yet. And he's just like chatting with me and stuff.
Chatting you up.
And he was like, he's like, do you come to New York often? Or he was like, do you live here? I was like, no, but I come here pretty often. So I was starting to act like a confident local.
Yeah.
And I basically chatted with this guy about how I came to New York a bunch, but I live in, you know, in Georgia. And I basically just lied about my occupation.
Dude, I love
saying
doing
that.
that.
I was a talent agent for.
Dude, I fucking love that. I love lying to strangers when they incite conversations with me. That is honestly one of my favorite things to do.
You know, so that's why I'm telling you, because I feel like you.
No, dude, that's great. One time I was at a conference at Virginia Commonwealth University, and it was the last night of the conference, and I was like, I gotta swing by this Shell in order to get caffeine for the drive, because it's 16 hours. And I went up to the cashier, and I was just like, hey, yeah, I'm actually from Little Rock, but, like, I go to the University of Wisconsin. That's why I'm wearing this shirt. But I'm from Little Rock. And he's like, oh, for real? How is it down there? I'm like, it's pretty good. You know, like, just non-committal things the whole time. And he was like, all right, have a good one. And I was like, you bet, you too. And like, that was it, you know? It was like, no reason why that would be a lie, right? But I did it, and
I had one instance of that almost backfire on me.
Uh-oh, tell me.
So I'm on a plane. This is when I was
I'm on a plane.
This was when I was like 17 or 18 years old. I'm on a plane flying back from my mother's, and a guy who's just sitting next to me strikes up the conversation. So he starts it, like he starts talking. And I'm like, okay, I'll talk to this guy. And so we're just chatting. And he like asked me what I'm doing, and this is right about when I'm about to graduate high school.
Yeah.
And so I took on the persona that I was going to the University of Montevallo in my home state of Alabama to go teach education classes at the college.
Isn't that what you do?
Yeah, but I took on a persona as if I was at 18 years old, had a PhD in education.
Yeah. I get it now. You're a liar.
Yeah, I was. And then the funniest, and so I feel like you might take offense to that since you're the PhD student, so my apologies.
No, you're good. Teaching sucks. I wouldn't lie about teaching. It's like, yeah, you're going back to teach? Yeah, you must be telling the truth, because no one brags about that.
True. But the funniest part is the guy, you know, the guy's like asking me all these questions and stuff, and I'm just thinking like maybe he's just like going to get on a plane to go to like his next destination or whatever.
Oh no.
And then he goes, and then I'm like, oh yeah, and he was asking me about my family. I was like, oh yeah, my oldest sibling does comedy. And he was like, oh, where at? I'm like, oh yeah, in Huntsville. He's like, oh, I live in Madison. I was like,
oh fuck.
Oh fuck.
Oh shit.
He's like, what's your sister's name? I'll go see if I can find her. I was like, oh shit. And so I made up a fake name and everything. And a board, and then like we just kind of like sat there for the rest of the flight, and I didn't really talk to him anymore. Haven't met the guy since. This was like so long ago.
Dude, I should fucking hope not. He's gonna find out you lied to him. Dude, you're fucking dead in 6 months probably. Hate these dumb ants. Well, I'm gonna kill them. Don't fuck me up now.
Yeah, so that was a funny instance.
I love that.
Of being so confident in your lie that you kind of run amok.
Yeah, boy. Yeah, boy. There was one time I lied about who I was. I mean, I do that all the time to telemarketers. Like,
oh, yeah.
Yeah, they ask me, like, hello, sir, do you have Medicare? And I'm like, yeah, I've got No, I don't have Medicare, actually. It just ran out. He's like, well, sir, you qualify for low Medicare payments. And I'm like, but it just ran out. How do I have this? He's like, sir, what's your birthday? Are you over 65? And I'll say, well, no, I'm only 63 and a half years old. And then they'll be like, oh, sorry, sir, have a good day. And like, that's it, right? So,
you know, it never occurred to me that I should use my voice acting skills to prank
dude, it's the greatest superpower on the planet.
Damn, I didn't even think about that.
It makes any time so good.
I will say, when I was a lot younger, I would be more rambunctious, let's say, in how I would reply to just random phone call numbers I'd get.
Yeah.
So I'd look up the area code of whatever number was just randomly calling me, and I would just respond and go fuck yourself, North Dakota, and then hang up.
Dude, one of my favorite
Probably
things.
Shouldn't do that.
Like, you can't prank call people anymore, obviously, but like, you know, like those were the days, dude.
I remember doing that when I was a kid.
Oh man, back in my day, we would watch infomercials for the Flavor Wave Turbo, known as the Turbo Wave, featuring Mr. T. And we'd call and we'd say, hello, I want to buy the Turbo Wave. Where's Mr. T? And they said, it's only in the infomercial. And then they'd hang up on us. And they knew it was the same 4 kids. It was me, my brother, and my 2 cousins. And we were all calling. Sure enough, they'd be like, is it you kids again? And we'd be like, no, what do you mean? And then they're like...
Have you seen the posts about how Pawn Stars has been constantly prank called by people asking for Battletoads?
Yeah, I've seen the Battletoads thing. I fucking love that
shit so much.
I love that. Like, honestly, they kind of deserve it too.
True.
It's just good shit, dude. Like, it is so worth prank calling Pawn Stars, like Rick, what's his name? Oh dear. Boom-splosion. Oh no. That's not good. Let's heal ourselves and pray. So yeah, and wouldn't you know, Karma came and bit me in the ass that night after prank calling the Flavor Wave Turbo so many times. You wanna know how?
How?
I had to get my appendix out that night.
Oh. Ooh.
I was up at like midnight with a sharp pain in my abdomen, and I didn't know why, and I was scared. And wouldn't you know, my appendix was inflamed and it needed to get out of my system, and then I spent the rest of Memorial Day in the hospital. And that was in 6th grade, so that's the story of how I lost my appendix. Mr. T, Karma, and the Flavor Wave Turbo. The Turbo Wave. Like, if you ask my brother or my cousin anything about the Flavor Wave Turbo, they'll all be like, oh yeah, the Turbo Wave. It was like this convection microwave that spun water in the bottom to create... It was basically a shitty microwave steamer. But like, yeah. That's how it went in society. Prank calling someone equals appendix failure. It's true. Like, that's actually... like, and here's the thing, too. Is I had to go back to school because I was at a hospital 3 hours away from where I live. So, like, I had to figure out how I was getting back to school without my stitches rupturing. And then I couldn't carry my books to class because they were so heavy and they were worried about my stitches rupturing. So I had to carry around a suitcase in 6th grade, and everyone thought, like, they were like, who's this fucker carrying around a suitcase full of books in fucking 6th grade? You know? It was dumb, and when you're in 6th grade, any way you stand out means you're about to be bullied to smithereens. Yeah. I got asked if I had a bomb in the suitcase.
Oh, God.
Like, what do you... 6th graders will ask the dumbest shit, dude. That's why I don't talk to 6th graders ever. But I carried around a suitcase for the rest of the year, which was very amusing to me. And it's not even one of those, like, suitcase backpack kind of deals that, like, you see sometimes. Like, no, this is a full-ass, like, airplane-ass suitcase, you know what I mean? Oh, there's a cave here. So, yeah, 6th graders stink. I hate them. Don't ever want to deal with them if I don't have to.
That's fair.
They're strange. I was a strange 6th grader. I do not have that timing down. Let's see. Let me drink some water. I was bullied for everything I did since I was the weird kid. I'm sorry to hear that. I too was bullied. I was bullied in 7th grade. I was bullied in 6th grade too, but I was bullied primarily in 7th grade. Wasn't as bullied in 8th grade because, eventually I stopped noticing, I think. I'll talk more about it in just a sec. Oh, fuck, I fucked up. Moon Meringue is great, though. Holy crap.
Yeah, it looks like a good ability.
Yeah, so, like, in 7th grade, I was bullied because, like, I was weird-shaped and I had weird interests and, it's just
nerd.
Like, I was. And I was also getting into theater, and everyone was like, you're theater, that's gay. And I was like, no, that's not gay, I like girls. But, like, that was also when I was getting into, like, actually getting into middle school theater and improv and SNL.
You had middle school theater?
I did have middle school theater. I was Big Julie in Guys and Dolls in middle school theater, dude.
I wish we had middle school theater.
Middle school theater was crazy because my
I
middle
did
school
band.
my elementary school and middle school were both formerly a high school. And so we had the building of a high school, which meant like there was a dedicated auditorium. And so like with a pit, you know? That's how you know. And so we had middle school theater, and it was pretty good. The district was like very into funding arts programs at the time. I don't know if they still are. I hope they are, because like it has made my education better for it.
Oh yeah.
But like essentially, in 7th grade, I had a crush on a girl, and she was doing theater, and I'm like, I'll do theater too. I also like theater. Theater's fun. And then I auditioned, and I was not in choir. I couldn't sing then. I can't really sing well now. But luckily, Guys and Dolls has a somewhat lead character who doesn't have a solo. And that's Big Julie, the gangster. I was also like 5'2" in 7th grade. 5'4".
No, that is true. You are kind of short.
Well, you're also 6'3", so
6'2".
6'2". You're also not necessarily the smallest person.
I forgot. I know. I could be Big Julie.
No, but it was funny because like every other male lead was like an 8th grader who had like started to hit their growth spurt by this point in time.
And you're Big Julie.
And I'm Big Julie. I'm this fucking shrimpy, like pudgy-faced 7th grader who has not hit puberty yet. Just going out here is like, I came here to shoot craps. Let's shoot craps. And every time you'd say craps, like you'd like swivel your shoulders just a little bit to like make your arms flail, but like tasteful flailing. Needless to say, I was a big hit. This is the show, by the way, that one of my friends' moms still comments on my Instagram photos as Big Julie because my performance stayed in her head.
Hey, honestly, good for her.
Listen, I am Big Julie to that woman. Like, that is her canon, is me. So if nothing else, my performances have moved at least one person.
Good. Honestly, super based.
Oh, fuck yeah, dude. It was, pretty dope. So yeah, all I can say is that, you know, I'm cool. I did middle school theater. I was in 30 Reasons Not to Be in a Play, which is, like, on my main YouTube still, that you can go and watch, and is, like, the canonical 30 Reasons Not to Be in a Play video on YouTube. Or at least, I think it was up until very recently. It was filmed on my flip camera by my mom and my brother, and they have a very distinct laugh that you can hear anytime they laugh. It's very, like, just silly and ridiculous, but... And then in 8th grade, the musical came along, and it was Willy Wonka Jr., and I'm like, I want to be in this show. I'll be the lead. I want to be another lead. I love being leads. Leads are great. I love speaking roles. I love being the lead. But guess who doesn't have choir experience? Guess who cannot sing in 8th grade? Guess what you need to be a lead as an 8th grader in a musical? Guess who didn't get a lead role in the musical? Guess who wasn't even like... Dude, I thank my lucky fucking stars that I was not cast as an Oompa Loompa. I think I would have quit.
Yeah.
Like, that would have been the worst. I think I would have, like, actively just never done any kind of theater production ever again. Because, like, imagine it's your last play.
Yeah, it's your senior year.
It's your senior year, but middle school.
Yeah.
And they cast you as an Oompa Loompa.
Yeah. No, I get it. That would tear you apart.
That would murder me.
Oh, yeah.
Luckily, that was not the case. I was a candy kid. I was the first act ensemble, and I was not even in the second act, which was honestly kind of nice.
Honestly, kind of nice, because then you get to take a break. And
honestly, exactly. Like, I literally was like, well, I guess now I can go do 8th grader things, like try to flirt with girls.
Nice.
flirt with other theater girls, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, yes, when a theater girl is complaining about the fact that she didn't get a lead role, you commiserate and say, yeah, me too, I feel you. And then you hug, and then you're like, wait, am I hugging a girl in 8th grade? Oh!
Yeah.
I admit I was a bit of a poser for theater at first, but you know, then I fell in love with it, and here I am now.
But that reminds me of, I think I've told you this sad moment of my middle school.
Uh-oh.
When, speaking of, having a crush, in middle school.
Dude, middle school crushes are fucking bonkers.
They're wild. I was in band, I think it was my 6th or 7th grade year, and I played the flute. And, I'm a big guy, and so that's
you're
kind
a
of...
flute boy.
Yeah. So it was definitely like, everyone was like, you play the flute? But I played the flute, and it was like me and 2 other people played, or like a couple other people played the flute, but I always sat next to this one girl. And we would chat and stuff, and and I'm oblivious to everything.
Yeah.
And then we have our homecoming dance.
Uh-oh.
And at the homecoming dance, because I'm oblivious to everything, I'm trying to ask this other girl to dance with me.
Brother.
And she rejects me. And, like, I'm not even noticing that the other girl who I sit with in band all the time wants to dance with me. But eventually, after a couple, redemption arc...
Did you get the hint?
I did get the hint, and I asked her to dance, and we actually slow danced. And a bunch of our friends were, because this is middle school, all of them were like, ooh, like whatever. But it was fun. And then the sad part is, the next week, her family moved.
Oh, no!
Yeah.
No way!
Yeah,
really?
Literally.
Oh, man,
That's why
I was gonna say, I was gonna ask you for her name and address.
Hey, do you remember when you danced with this?
Yeah, who's that girl in middle school you danced with, and what's her home address and phone number?
To be honest, I don't remember her name because it's so long ago.
Laughs and arrow ace. You're so real for that. Oh man. Oh, we can make a sandwich.
Ooh, a roast sandwich.
Sandwich. Oh yeah. No, and there was a girl who liked me in middle school, and she was like, it was not great because she was very didn't know how to communicate. And she was also like, you know how when you're in middle school in 2010 and like you're discovering anime and like you're emulating anime behavior that you really shouldn't.
So you're being all like, edgy and stuff.
Yeah, like you're a cutie.
Oh, yeah.
Like this applies to both boys and girls and all people who identify as non-binary in middle school. Like anyone in middle school, like they all kind of, if they find anime and they like it, they're gonna pretend to be that character. This girl was like, she saw the edgy anime and was like, she was the edgy anime character, which is like cool unless she has a crush on you.
In which case, you got to deal with it.
Yeah, I got to deal with a yandere.
Ooh.
A yandere middle school. It's not great. Not that I was like getting girls or anything anyway, but like she was very like, I don't want to say possessive, but like wanted to be possessive, but also didn't know what would happen if I paid any attention to her. And she got her friend to be like, hey, she has a crush on you. And I was like, girl have a crush on me? And then like, were you that kid at the school? No, I was not that kid. I was the fucking, I skipped down the hallways, dude. I was like, I did not understand the values of social norms at times. I skipped down the halls because it was faster.
Good.
Oh, dude, I'm just thinking about myself in middle school. The best or worst part about it is that I made Let's Plays, right? With my flip camera.
You started in middle school?
Yeah, dude, I started in
2000,
like 2010. Like, I had aspirations of being a fucking Let's Player in 2008.
Oh, I did too, but I didn't start till at least 2013.
Yeah, I had a flip. 13. I got a flip camera. I was like, shit, dude, I got this flip camera. I'm gonna record myself playing Bowser's Inside Story on my Nintendo DS. Wow. I made competitive Pokemon gameplay replays on YouTube in 2010.
Wow.
Like, on Heart Gold and Soul Silver. Like, using the VS Seeker Battle Recorder. So, yeah, I don't want to hear you when you talk about, like, oh, yeah, you know the metagame, dude. I was fucking there, okay?
I was the metagame.
Yeah, I was there for the black and white launch. I know how much people were like, oh, Crustal might be all right. It's got Stealth Rock and Spikes, and then it's not.
And then it's not good.
Bro, I wish I could skip and hum down the hall. Yeah, you're so real. Dude, listen, I didn't realize that was, like, a reason why people would bully a kid. I was like, why are they being mean to me? It's like, dude, maybe it's because you are standing out. Not everyone is doing that, Buster. I mean, again, I feel okay with who I am, and, like, I accept that that's how I was in middle school, and, like, I don't want to change that because, like, it has made me who I am today, but it's definitely like a, dude, come on, you couldn't recognize that when you were 13? Get it together. By high school, I had figured it out a little bit more, but by middle school was like, dude, brother, buddy, hang on, let me tell you, let me give you a few tips, okay? Oh, man. Gotta focus here. Oops. It's true and I hate it. Like, again, I have made Let's Plays to the point where, like, I have myself literally going through puberty behind the camera of a video game. So, it's good. Oh, Ubaba0, thank you so much for resubbing with Prime for 2 months on a 2-month streak. W, thank you so much. Uiboba0. I'm so sorry, I've butchered your name. But thank you so much for resubscribing with Prime. It's Dan. Oh, Dan! Yeah, thank you. Yeah, that makes sense. Sorry. Sometimes I have trouble recognizing people's, like, usernames, you know?
Hi, Dan.
Thank you, Dan. I feel a little silly that I didn't recognize you, but it's okay. I've had worse. But yeah, no, yeah, who I am in middle school is... I mean, I am the same person that I was in middle school as I am today. I'm just, like, better about it. I mean, I know what I like and what I don't like, and I'm very enthusiastic about what I do like. But I also know that, like, there's a time and place for sharing that excitement. You know what I mean? My middle school was so bad there were 2 lockdowns? Yeah, my middle school had a bunch of lockdowns. My middle school had a bomb threat.
Oh, jeez. I never dealt with any of that, luckily.
Yeah. My elementary school also had a bomb threat. It was the same building, so... The kids just write dumb stuff in, like, the bathroom stalls sometimes. But, like, one year in 3rd grade, we had a bomb threat, and we had to go sit outside the school on buses. Like, not necessarily far away from the school. Like, if it was a big explosion, bricks absolutely would have rained down from the sky on our school buses. So, like, I'm not sure what the plan was. I don't think there was a plan. But it was definitely, we sat on the buses and it was very cold and the bus heaters didn't work because these were, like, buses from, what, 1970s or whatever? So, like, the heating apparatuses didn't work. All the leather on the seats had been picked to death, duct taped it over, and then picked to death again. Like that kind of school bus. And my friend and I made Super Mario 64 levels on the bus, as we waited. And he's like, there's this new area in Super Mario 64. It's called Zigzag Zagoon. It's like Lethal Lava Land, but the lava's got black and white zigzags on it. And I was like, yeah! That's cool! And that was the bomb threat. And then we went to the community center and waited for our parents to pick us up.
I never had any crazy moment in school, except for when I was in middle school again, and my home state got hit by 4 tornadoes at once.
Oh my god, really?
Yeah, this was 2010, 2011, when Alabama got hit by 4 tornadoes all at the same time.
That's right.
And Obama came down and came down to see all the damage, and it was a huge state of emergency, and we were out of power for like a week.
The president came down to Alabama. He was looking for a tornado to fix.
Yeah.
Makes sense. Okay, good. Everyone gets EXP. That's great. Why are all buses like that? Every bus from, like... If you went to school in the 2000s, the early 2000s, you'll remember when the buses changed. The buses changed. They now have, like, new leather seats. I remember the first day in elementary school when, like, it was the start of 3rd grade, and I was, like, waiting at the bus stop where I always wait for the bus to come pick me up to go to school. And the bus always came up a hill from, like, the bottom of the drive, so I could see it at the bottom, and it turning up, and it driving up the hill from the bus stop, right? And that day, it was very different, because I saw it turn, and it was, like, different. I just said different twice. But, like, the old bus looked like a school bus, you know? It had the curved yellow top, and, like, the very large out in front with, like, obviously it'd been painted over a couple times, and... like, it looked old, right? And then this bus, it turns the corner, and it's fucking square. Or it looks like it has edges and corners. And I was like, whoa, it's a new bus. And I was so excited to get on the bus that day, because I wanted to see what the inside looked like. So yeah. That was my cool new bus experience. Okay, I'm gonna kick some ass here.
Good luck.
Thanks. How long in life did you ride the bus? / did you ever drive yourself to school?
I rode the bus my entirety of my elementary school year, except for kindergarten.
Okay.
To the point where my mom got me a phone at 1st grade.
Oh my god.
She was worried about me, because I walked myself to the bus stop. And she was like, I'm going to get you this flip phone that can only make calls in case you are kidnapped.
Yeah, that's fair.
So,
that's fair.
Yeah, and then I rode on the bus all throughout that time, and then middle school it turned into carpooling, I think.
Yeah.
And then when I got to high school, it was mainly my mom and dad driving me, though my mom moved out of the state that I lived in when I was starting 9th grade.
Yeah.
Or in the middle of 9th grade, if I remember correctly. So at that point, I had to move in with my dad, and he would just drop me off. And then I think junior year is when I got my car and started driving myself to school.
Nice.
Yeah.
Okay, good. Yeah, okay, catching up on chat a little bit. My middle school had 2 lockdowns, yeah. My school had a person who brought an Orbeez gun to his car and then he shoot us and he was prompted... What? He was 37?
Ugh.
What?
Ugh.
A person who bought an Orbeez gun, brought it in his car, and then he would shoot us. What?
That's weird.
Holy what? Oh my god. How... Okay, 1, who does that? 2, why? 2nd, what? That's bananas, dude.
That is so weird.
I wouldn't even do that if I was, like, bored. Why would I ever go shoot at middle schoolers? They got enough problems. Oh. I bet something important happens here. Yeah, why are all buses... You know, did we... Yeah, exactly. Yeah, so, like, I just... Yeah, school buses were neat. I rode the bus kindergarten through... Well, I had a half-day kindergarten. So I'd catch a bus from my school to, like, my afternoon care, basically, right? And then 1st grade through 5th grade, I took the bus. 6th grade, I rode the bus for a little bit, but then I got bullied on the bus, so I was like, Mom, can you drive me to school? And she did, because it would get me to school really early. I wouldn't have to worry about, like, getting to school late. I could get to class early, which was my favorite thing. Socializing in the hallways, why do that? When you can sit in the classroom and wait for class to start. That's a whole thing too.
Did your elementary school have a field day and/or middle school?
Yes.
I thought that was I was pretty certain that was a universal thing. I miss field day.
I never got picked for any of those because I was never good enough to qualify.
What do you mean?
Like, they took each class, it was class by class, right?
Yeah.
So it was always like the kids who won the National Fitness or the Presidential Fitness Awards who would participate.
Oh, I didn't care to fucking participate. Oh, everyone participated at ours.
They
would
wouldn't
do tug of war and everything. Everyone would participate.
We didn't get that.
But it wasn't like big sports field day. It was like we bought a bouncy house.
Oh no, these were like actually track and field events.
Oh no, we did not have that kind of day. No, they have like a food truck come with slushies. That kind of field day.
Yeah, no, we didn't have that. Unfortunately. How considerate that they don't throw a bomb at the one who's dead. Uh-oh. I think we're about to wipe. Fuck. Oh no, not another one. Someone brought a real gun and shot it at one of the lights. Jesus. Brought a weapon on school grounds and hid in his locker, is also arrested. Yeah, I mean, fuck, dude. That's definitely really concerning. I mean, like, I understand why people are like, there needs to be heightened security at schools. Like, when you get shit like that, I think there are certain ways of doing it better than others, but I won't divulge them at this point in time. Just to stay focused on the Moonerang. But in general, that's just awful. I'm sorry you had to deal with that. Fuck.
Did it do no damage?
No, it did. I just didn't do enough. This is in the same year? Jeez. Honestly, like, there were a lot of things. Since I went to the same building for elementary and middle school, like, I knew the building very well. So I could, like, kind of understand where certain things were, like, what... Like, I had a very intimate familiarity with that building. I haven't been in there in, like, 10 years, though. It's kind of sad, honestly. I miss it sometimes. My 7th grade year was fucking awful. Yeah, I'm sorry to hear that. I feel like 7th grade is everyone's worst year.
Correct.
Was it as bad for you as it was for me?
It's just awful.
Yeah. 7th grade was the year I became a Let's Player. So that's how you know.
Oh, God, that is definitely your worst year.
Yeah, I was full in on Annoying Orange, dude. Everyone says they were, like, cringe, but listen. I have that shit documented! Whose middle school was a good time? That's a good question, and a very valid point. Okay, that's the exit, no doubt. Listen, I might have been free, but boy was I cringe. Like,
at least you're honest about it.
Yeah, of course I'm gonna be honest. Why would I lie about being cringe in middle school? Yo, I was the cool kid in middle school, dude. Your story was entertainment, mine was guns. We aren't on the same level. Yeah, that's true. I'm sorry to hear that. Yeah. Okay, here we go. Yeah, the person I am today is largely influenced by the person I was in middle school. I don't think that's a shock, and I don't think that that's false for most people. Oh my god, someone's over there. Whoa. Oh, she's cute.
Whoa. Animated scene in my 2D game? What?
We should ask for directions. Seth, would you if I looked like that pink-haired girl, would you approach me just like in your daily life?
No.
Okay.
But I gotta go.
Yeah. Okay. Goodbye.
Have a good night.
Bah, I'm sure
Bye.
it's fine. Yeah. I'm gonna have a laugh out of her. Hello. Is there something special about that big rock?
Yes, come look at this.
It's a rock. This looks like a rock. Nah, it must be my imagination. Ahem. So, what are those?
Fascinating is what they are. These runes are the oldest form of writing known to us.
Who's us?
Traveling historians, of course. Or at least that's what's left of them.
No way, you're a traveling historian? Nice to meet you, my name is Garl.
Nice to meet you too. I'm Teeks. So, are your friends always this quiet?
Nah, Zale and Valere are fun. They have just sealed away to stay in the sky for too many years.
Huh? Magic hair? Enchanted cloth pieces?
Okay. Okay. Okay, you got me. Yeah, you're right. You're right, Jen.
You're Solstice Warriors!
I
knew it! Adventurous spirits, fears of battle, fated, unraveled the mysteries encountered, forgot to describe the artifact. A traveling historian's best friends!
have a tonsil stone.
I mean, well, someone's excited.
And we thought Garl was something. Hey guys, Teeks did an offer for us, and I think it's worth hearing her out. Sure, she looks like a party member. It's about my book. Why don't you eat with us tonight, Teeks? Place perfect to set up camp. I gotta go back and find a treasure chest. Try Garl's cooking. Gosh, they're all so very trusting of each other. She sounds like the sound you make when you want to make a bird noise with your mouth with water. Hang on. Wow. She sounds like that.
At this point, I might as well be the first. It's been so long since all the
Lore grimoires
were burned.
The what now?
The lore grimoires. Every traveling historian has one. Or had one, I suppose. They're enchanted books that write themselves by touching artifacts with stories to tell.
Whoa!
A traveling historian's duty is to make their lore grimoire as full as possible before passing it on to a new recruit. There used to be a guild and a whole bunch of us, but now there's just this believer here. Which leads to what I've been meaning to ask.
Shoot.
Well, you see, the best thing about a traveling historian can ask is adventures for...
Oh fuck, I can't read.
Traveling historian can ask for is adventurers who keep an eye out for them. I don't have a way to pay you, but you won't mind grabbing any artifacts you stumble upon during your adventures? I'd be happy to share stories with you.
Sounds very fun, but how will we find you if you're always traveling?
Don't worry about it. I'll just drop by your campfire whenever you're out in the open. It's the perfect setting for telling stories.
Storytime by the campfire? Sign me up! I have one eye. How many stories do you have? 0. Enough to fill an entire volume. That's cool. This is neat. The first story I stumbled upon an old pirate earring. That's what I knew I was holding, a real lore grimoire. I thought they were extinct. Extinct?
What's the story about? A ghost pirate ship called the Vespertine.
Ooh.
I can read it for you if you want. Feel free to ask.
No. No. Okay.
Hey, want to hear a story?
Yes. Which one? The Vespertine.
Long ago, there was a pirate ship and it was full.
Of all the recorded hexes and acts of bewitchment, few are as dreadful as the curse of the Vespertine.
This story takes us back centuries to a time when a band of pirates ruled the seas. Stormcaller was the name of their captain. He was the most powerful wind mage the world had ever known. And their navigator, Hortense, remains to this day the shrewdest mariner on record. Combining Hortense's skill and Stormcaller's magic, some say their ship was faster than light itself. The crew went on many adventures and accumulated countless riches until one day, the inevitable happened. Hortense, whose first love was music, announced that she wanted to quit the pirate life and devote herself to her art full time. Ever a firm believer that the real treasure is the treasure one finds along the way, Stormcaller took her resignation harshly. Utterly insulted, he stopped conjuring the wind for the sails and locked the ship right in the middle of the ocean.
And we shall remain here
He said,
till our navigator gets that silly idea out of her head.
but Hortense had already made her final decision. Days went by, both of them sulking while their crew begged that they reach some resolution. First they ran out of patience, then out of food, and eventually out of drinkable water. Then one day, after sunset, the pirates, driven mad by hunger and thirst, mutinied and made their captain walk the plank. And as he sank into the abyss, Stormcaller cursed his crew and conjured an eternal prison. In the Sea of Nightmare, he would channel a deadly storm for them to endure forevermore. Over centuries, the crew members lost their minds to the ghastly place until only Hortense remained. To this day, the battle goes on in the Sea of Nightmare. Stormcaller's hatred pitted against the navigator's sheer will. Some say Stormcaller's fury will one day sink the ship, while others believe he will eventually bow to the indomitable Hortense. Legend has it she gets a short break once a day, but for but a few seconds, at the precise time the curse was first conjured. Countless sailors and fishermen have since reported sightings of the legendary ghost pirate ship that appears at dusk. They call it the Vespertine. While some have half a mind to climb aboard in search of treasure, most avoid sailing at dusk for fear of being sucked into the Sea of Nightmare. The end.
Okay. Another traumatic experience from 7th grade. I found a black widow's nest on the school grounds. Holy fuck. Spoiler. Wonder how many historians there used to be. They all died. A tingling of the ancient magic can be felt, but it has faded away. The campfire feels cozy and warm. Let's make a herbid fillet. Yeah, spiders, man. They're fucking something else, I tell you. Ooh, that's a cool sound. Okay, the lunchbox is full. I am a lunchbox, perhaps. Hold on, Chad. I gotta blow my nose. Sometimes when I talk for long periods of time, I need to blow my nose. Like that sound? Doesn't sound that good. Nose blows. It blows in my nose. Okay, there we go. Okay, what's the deal? Let's rest. Good night, folks. That is the exact riff of Chrono Cross. It's like da 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 da. It's a little lower. It sounds like Radical Dreamers though.
A boat ride to Wraith Island? That might be a challenge given the situation with the lift.
What?
Probably nothing you can't figure out.
Which way is it?
East of here, along the path. Mind if I stick around for now? We have the same destination.
The more the merrier. Garl, yeah. Teeks joins the cargo. Oh, she's cargo. She's not a party member. Never mind. She would have been a cool party member, but alas. Teeks, you're jumping in with me. Yeah. I mean, like, I think ultimately I'm better for who I am because I went to middle school. I had a public education. I found the recipe for mushroom soup. Yeah, I was a product of public education through and through. Like, fishing lake. Let's go to the fishing lake. I never went to private school, and I'm now doing a PhD, so you don't need to go to private school to get into higher academia. I am living proof of that. You just need to leverage connections and know people. Windy Lock. Oh man, more fishing.
Yes. Yes, come to me, my fish.
I got a hard shell. No, 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 no. Get back in the current. Yes. Yeah. I had another hard shell. Chat, we just fish? Chat, do you think people like watching fishing minigames? What about fishing minigames? Makes them fun. Yeah. Fishing minigames, friends. Chat, have you actually been fishing IRL? I have. I went ice fishing one time. I caught me an eel pout. It was 16 pounds. I caught a 16-pound fish while ice fishing one time. My first time ever ice fishing, mind you. There's a photo of me of my 15-year-old hair. And wouldn't you know, it was pretty cool. It really impressed my girlfriend's dad. It was like, wow, I didn't know that you had the guts to pick that up. And I was like, I can fish. That won me some points with a girlfriend at the time's dad. Apparently, the fish meat's supposed to be really good. It's supposed to cook real well. We did not cook it because, like, I brought it home from my parents. They were like, hey, look, Voltage caught this fish. You should eat it because it's good. And they were like, oh, thanks, Randy. His name wasn't Randy, but, you know, it might as well have been Randy because he's a Randy. And, wouldn't you know, that sat in our freezer for a while and got real freezer burnt. But yeah, I mean, like, ice fishing's fun. You sit in a hot room and drink a beer, unless you're under the age of the legal drinking age. Then in that case, you don't actually say that you did what you did. And you generally just appreciate the fact that you are warm in an otherwise cold location. That's basically how you ice fish. And you sit in quiet solitude, and you don't talk to each other. That's it. That's all you do when you ice fish. I see no faults with... Yes, that is the key to any man's heart, fishing and grilling. Honestly, as I get older, I'm like, you know what? Yeah, I get it. You know, as a kid, I was like, why do they like fishing? You literally don't go anywhere, and half the time you don't get anything. And now I understand that's the appeal. You get a quiet place to reflect, and that's just slightly often broken up by, like, one exciting thing. And then if you get the exciting thing, hooray, you did it, you know? And if you didn't, it's like, well, they weren't biting today, but maybe they'll be biting tomorrow. And that's all it is. That's literally all it is, you know? That's fishing. And grilling is cool because it honestly doesn't take that long. You get to see the fruits of your labor, and, like, you feel cool when you're cooking. Not that cooking isn't cool, but, like, you feel badass when you pile up, like, burgers or steaks and people are like, oh, these are real good. It's like, yeah, dude, I fucking know. I made them myself. What do you think? I can't fucking grill? Like, give me a break, brother. Dude, grilling, I feel so cool when I grill. My dad makes me grill anytime I'm home because I know how to cook the steaks well. Like, not well, but like, do them skillfully. And all I did was literally look up how to do so on the internet. And he's like, well, you do them well, so you do good work, so I feel like I should just let you do it. And it's like, okay, you just don't want to grill. Which, that seems strange to me. I thought everyone wants to grill, for God's sakes. Nice. Oh, look, there's a thing. That's why I like drawing. It's quiet. Exactly. Like, every person needs some kind of small, meditative, reflective period of their day to appreciate the things in their life and the world around them. Like, I journal. I write about what I do. I like to do that because it helps remind me of, like, what I do enjoy, what I don't enjoy. What about the day was especially interesting, for example. And I can do so in a way that is, like, cool to do. Oh, I don't have the skill to do the thing. Oh, never mind. The sun just wears off faster. Learned combo skill, Solar Rain. Okay, that's cool. Yeah, but I mean, like, I write more than like, in my journal, I could draw, but I don't. I write. My journal started off as, like, productivity tracking, and then I realized I hate productivity tracking. So I'm, like, out here just sort of minding my own business. Mounds are nice. Yeah. Like, I got a dotted notebook in 2020 because I was like, fuck it, let's just get a journal. I was, like, somewhat sad with life. And this is before COVID, too, if you can believe that. I got one, I'm like, well, engineering sucks, I better just, like, use this to track my shit, because I had missed, like, 2 deadlines in a row, and I'm like, I can't let this keep happening, so I got a journal to, like, do my weekly... I tried bullet journaling, and it wasn't for me, and that's okay. Whoa, that's a sleeping dragon. No wonder Cat likes this game. And then, like... Then I just started writing about what the fuck was going on in the world. Because, it was then COVID, and now I've just been doing it ever since. The Elder has returned! Oh no. Malcolm Mud will kill us all! Okay. Yeah, COVID wasn't great. I definitely have weird nostalgia for that time, but that's a whole thing. Carl! What's the matter? It's Malcolm Mud, the Earth Elemental Wizard. We're just a peaceful outpost. And then our job is to keep them uninstructed for the sleeper. But now Malcolm Mud has taken over the mine, so we can't go in anymore. And the sleeper wakes to be end of the world. What's more, he clogged the tunnel, powering the great elevator's windmill. So we can't even go to ask Brisk to ask for help. If this continues, Malcolm Mud's okay. What happened next? The Elder went to try and stop him, but it's been so long. Where's the entrance? Just up there, at the top of the outpost, but Malcolm Mud is very powerful. We'll find your Elder. Oh, what luck, thank you. Everyone stop panicking. Solstice Warriors are here to solve everything. Why are they all yelling? I know it's outdoors, but do they have any other voice beyond the outdoor voice? Alright, see ya, Teeks. Yeah, I mean, like, look, for better or for worse, the next era of my life began in 2020. For better or for worse. But I think that's true for a lot of people. Okay, that doesn't work. Cool. I don't mean to talk about it too much, but I did my final major semester in the spring of 2020 from my parents' basement, which is always great for morale when, like, a lot of the college support systems I had developed were on campus, 4 hours away. It's like, oh yeah, I like going out with my friends, and now I can't do that. Oh, I like seeing my roommates, and now I can't do that because we're under, like, don't go places order. You know, like, okay. I nearly paid someone to join a D&D game. Because he was like, dude, yeah, my D&D sessions are professional. They're like, yep, I have everyone in my party, they pay $35 a session. And, like, I was like, really? He was like, yeah, dude, I put in so much work into these things. You gotta try it sometime. I'll let you watch one for free. And I was like, maybe. And I remember thinking to myself, why the hell would I ever pay to watch someone play D&D? Like, Critical Role is free. Dimension 20 is free. Why would I ever pay to sit in? Like, yeah, $35. That's what I'm saying. Like, who the fuck's gonna spend $35? This better be some grade A D&D shit. And I wouldn't even know. I'm not really that into D&D. Like, if you like D&D, cool, I'll play a bit of it. But I'm not, like, you know, D&D's biggest fan. I don't go places for the sole purpose of playing D&D. I'm not gonna pay $35 to play D&D with strangers who are also paying $35. I'm not about to give that, like, level of commitment, you know what I mean? Like, I cannot focus on a Discord call. You're expecting me to be, like, role-playing? Give me a break! I can barely roleplay in my fucking real life. So yeah, nearly paid $35 to join a D&D group. And the dude was, like, trying to get with my friend. It was weird. Like, my friend, I won't say what her name is, but, like, you know, she's a year younger than me. A year or two younger than me. And this dude's, like, in his late 20s, and he broke up with his girlfriend, and he's, like, the type of dude where, like, a baseball cap and glasses and have this really, like, patchy beard. Be like, yeah, man, I run D&D sessions for $35. Also, I have a crush on your friend, but he didn't say that, but, like, it was implied. I think they dated over Discord for, like, 3 weeks. So, I mean, you tell me, right? Like, when you hear about that, you're like, yeah, Papalito. Oh no, not that kind of guy. Yeah, that kind of guy. Yes, that kind of guy. I like that, your food doesn't go bad in this game. God bless. Ooh, I want that, though. Valuable and meant to be sold. Again, I like that they say it's literally meant to be sold. Like, thank you, game, for doing that. That is good. That is real nice. Very good. Anything else we can buy? Let's just buy all of these. These are relics, and I can equip them. Okay, this is what Kat was saying about equipables. Guardian Aura. Lighter challenge reduces damage. No, I don't want that. That's okay. True Spike Pen removes the 20% resistance when enemies have all casting. Locks? I don't know. Maybe. In a shared state, higher focus primers with a 35% chance of blocking incoming attacks. Safety layer that still has a ability to block types on their own. Adamant Shard. I almost said Shart. Regular attacks time themselves automatically. Ah, okay. So, yeah, you just remove the time hits. Enemies have 60% damage resistance will lock damage by 35. So that makes it harder. Okay, I don't think I'm gonna use any of these, so I've just wasted some money. But at the same time, you know what? Fuck it, right? Fuck it, right? Hey, So yeah, this dude was a very interesting piece of work, and again, like, he had very little, like, I never got a direct reason to not like this guy, but like, his vibes were just kind of slimy, you know what I mean? Like, kind of slimy. Oh, the irony. Every single tool is busted, and it's never... Okay, so we can't get in that way. Okay. I can't get up there either. Okay. Oh, it's on the other side. I see. Sometimes I have to, like, adjust, because I thought that these things were ledges, but no, they're a window. Why can't you climb through the window? Huh, why can't you climb through the window in this game, huh? So yeah, I met some weird people in some Discord servers in 2020, let me tell you. I met some strange characters. But I also met some cool people. One of them was just in this call moments ago. So it works out. Found the ancient Molken cloak. I like the clickiness of this game. It sounds good. It's got that good, nice tactile feel, despite not any tactile feel. Even with all the panic going on, we won't come out of the studio. Oh, he's a painting. Daro, this would be my best work ever. There were times that the game got so impossible, I did use the relics. Okay, that's fair. I'll see what it comes to. Because, like, I'm down to play the game the way it's intended to be played, but of course, the way it's intended to be played is, use the relics if you need. Hello. Welcome to the... Yes! Look, it's Moleville, everyone. Oh, yeah, they give me the bits to, like, hanging out with my party members because they want me to like the party members. Among other things. It's like they want you to feel like this is a cozy game when you rest. I respect that. Yo, we got an inn, dudes! We got an inn, brother. Sign me the heck up. I didn't think we'd go around trying to save a small town, but here we are. Well, yeah, that is your duty. Oh, we can swap? Want me to take the lead? I don't see what this does beyond, like, cosmetic effect, but... Hey, whatever. I play as the boy. Let's rest. That is definitely like the... That's a Radical Dreamers. It's not Chrono Cross, it's Radical Dreamers, and there is a difference. Yeah, sorry. Again, every single influence from old RPGs, I'm gonna do my best to try and, like, point it out when I see it, because I am that type of person. You can definitely jump and break that eventually, when you get, like, Big Stomp or whatever the hell the power's probably gonna be called. Yeah, bro, I got Big Stomp. I have a tonsil stone that I just touched. Are you the Solstice Warriors? I really hope you can beat Malco Mud. I'm sorry. I got caught in my back throat. Ew. Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm gross. I need to blow my nose. I have, like, congestion issues. I get tonsil stones these days. I don't know why. They're gross. Maybe I ought to get them removed. Remember, no jumping down. Okay. Oh no! I can't read! Boo-doo-doo. This is Final Fantasy VII music. Like, listen to this. Boo-doo-doo. Yeah, it's Final Fantasy VII music. I don't remember what it's like beneath. It's not beneath the rancid pizza, but it's something very close to that.
What can you tell me? Not much. I was simply trying to get away from the noise of all the panic when everyone started cheering as if I was gonna fix the problem. So now I'm stuck here, equally afraid to venture forth as I am to return to my people without a solution. I certainly hope so. Be careful in there. Malcolm Mud is one mighty wizard.
No jumping down. They can't stop me because I can't read. Miner's break room. Yeah. Ah, save point.
Hey there, need something for the road? Hey brother, you need something for the road?
Awesome. Excelente. Oh, this is good. You know what? I'm not ever gonna complain about a game being, like, relatively forgiving with its, like, healing and save points. Like, especially if it's not trying to be like, this is the most hardcore gamer you've ever shat at in your life. You know, like... I like it when they acknowledge, like, yeah, this game's gonna be a little challenging, but, like, not so much. Nice. There we go. There we go. Okay, here we go. What in the Pokemon are those things? They're drill bats. Or didn't you know? Ooh, that's actually good to know. Chat, I was hanging around on the internet as one often does, you know. And I was bored. So I was reading garbage Twitter posts. I know I said I wasn't gonna do that, but I did. And I found some amusing "Am I the Asshole" discourse that I wanna ask you all. Maybe you've seen it. I'll read it to you. The question is, am I the asshole for putting my employee in a giant box? Which is a real winning question, mind you. The question was sort of as follows here. I run a relatively small Bay Area startup in a smallish office with one office space with one big room. No individual offices. Recently, we hired an engineer who was very talented, but upon hearing he told me he had severe ADHD, so much that he classifies it as a disability, and demanded reasonable accommodations. I did the legal research, and it looks like I have to accommodate him, because the ADA means he can sue if I don't. His request is that he have a quiet, distraction-free, a quiet, distraction-free workspace that limits external stimuli because he also has sensory overload. As you can imagine, I wondered how I'd do this in our office. There's no room to place him. But my cousin is a woodworker. So I asked him if it would be possible to build him a giant wooden box that could fit a person, a chair, and a desk, and have holes so you could breathe through it. He said yes, so I contracted him to build the box. And I made sure there was a lamp inside the box so he could see, and of course, the air holes. I wanted to make sure it was a pleasant experience for him. So I put some motivational posters in there, and I painted a mural on one of the walls about how disability and how disabled people are an integral part of the workplace. My employee worked in the box for a few days, but now refuses to go in the box because he says it's demoralizing. I've asked him how else I could even accommodate this request. He can't seem to come up with an answer. I can't force the entire office to be quiet 24/7. I also can't put blinders on him like a horse. I feel like I tried my best, but he's saying this is the most hostile work environment yet. Was I being an asshole? It's such a fucking awful white-collar solution to this problem. Like, just let the man work from home. Like, if it's a disability and he's working as an engineer on his computer systems, like, just let the dude work from home. This is, like, the easiest solution ever, and instead you stuck him in a wooden box that says hang in there, and it's got the motivational posters. Like, those were in style in 2005. It's 2024, it's 19 years later, dude. Also, getting put in a box? Like, you have a disability, so you're getting put in a box? Come on now. Really? Really? Huh. It's a hostile work environment. Yeah, because you're putting the dude in a box. A wooden box. Like, I don't know about you, I wouldn't want to work in a box, whether I had a disability or not. But especially the fact that it's explicitly the disability box, which I think is the most, like, tone-deaf thing of it all. It's like, yeah, disability is an integral part of the workplace. Like, I don't want to be reminded all the dang time that I have a disability and that I'm still working or something like that. I don't know. I feel like that's not exactly a warm environment. Maybe that's just me. But I don't know, chat. Was this person the asshole? Leave your comment below. What the fuck is that? Bush true. If you got the room made, if you got a box made, couldn't you just make rooms? One would think so, right? Like, one would think maybe you can't contract out the space, like, to renovate that or whatever, you know? Maybe you can't do that. Like, and if that's the case, I get it. Stalagbite. Let's nourish our guy Zale, as it were. Honestly, I think it's you are the asshole, but in the sense, like, you tried, but that's definitely not the right way to do it. Like, I don't know how to express to you that that was absolutely not the right way to do it. I should probably heal at least one of them. Yeah. That's where I'm at on this debate, chat. That's where I'm at. Now, if the box had like holes for breathing too, I think is just as amusing. Like you can't make a window, you can't, like, I don't know, maybe hostile Maybe it's like a stimulus. Like, I don't know. It feels like it'd get really hot in there. I would not want to work in a box. I would not want people to put me into a box. That's like putting a disabled person literally in a box. I think that's just so, like, serendipitously stupid. But that's just my opinion. A game opinion. Thanks so much for watching. Oh, I did it.
Oh, you brought power back. I suppose I will be going then. The mines will continue below. Please stop Malcolm Mud.
Well, now we can go back to the surface. I don't know why we would. There's no reason to. Wait, where? I want to push it. Let me push. Do I get like some magical crystal maneuvering shit soon? I must. I feel like I missed something. And so I'm going to go exactly where I just came from. So yeah, that was something I saw today, and it made me chuckle and lol and say, that's really dumb. I'm not normally one to, like, go over Am I the Assholes, but that one made me laugh especially hard. And it made me really laugh a lot because it felt very out of touch. And I know people who would ask that question and, like, not be aware of what they did. You know what I mean? Alright, none of those work. And I'm to understand that, like, I'm probably gonna be back here. And if I'm not, that's a bad game design choice. Look at how they spin. Yeah, no doubt I'm gonna get some, like, crystal moving powers in, like, 30 seconds. Yeah, absolutely. Look at this. I mean, come on. I'm about to get synergy, okay? Synergy. I played Golden Sun. I know a thing or two. Alright, let's use the, Sunball just on these two. And we'll go about that. They think that they're better than me. Ah, I fricked it. I took it to my house and then I fricked it. Except I didn't actually take it to my house, but I did frick it. No, stop summoning more of your stupid bugoid friends. At least Garl is, like, strong, you know? I should have used the magical mana. Yeah, it's wizard time, motherfucker. Fireball. It's motherfucking wizard time, brother. Motherfucker. Chat, have you ever met a wizard? Do you think you could be a wizard? If so, leave a comment below explaining why you feel that way. I feel like I could be a wizard. I have the studious nature of wizardry that wizardry demands, you know? I think I could do alright as a wizard. Oh, that's pretty good. No way, I'm way too stupid to be a wizard. Okay, you could be a warlock. Warlocks can be stupid. I think you could do that. Fair enough. Yeah, fair enough. What D&D class would you be if you were a D&D class in real life? And then also, what do you think I would be? And then, what do you think? What do you think? I would be a gosh dang sorcerer. Probably, because I'm a studious... Oh, there's a treasure chest. I nearly missed it. But I didn't. I'm good like that, dude. What RPG class would you be? Okay, give me the ability to control these stones, dudes. Stop tiptoeing around it. Rogue or barbarian? And why would you be a rogue or barbarian, TF Dino 007? Why would you be a rogue or barbarian? You a melee class kind of character? I'm not necessarily the strongest dude, but boy, I sure have stamina, and I have this mental endurance of a firefly. I got the mental endurance of a firefly. I made a roast sandwich. I like roast sandwiches, they're good. More fun to cook than it is to eat. I love stealth and I love chaos. You're so real. Stealth and chaos are both quite fun. I agree. I was a human rogue. I should have been a halfling rogue for my first ever D&D game. My first ever D&D game, I was a human rogue. And I had fun with it. I had sniper. And I'd get, my DM was cool. They'd let me get sneak attack anytime I'd also get snipe damage. So I ended up getting some pretty cool shit. A lot of cool bonuses. The rule was that as long as it was a new way I was sniping someone, I would always get a bonus, so I was encouraged to be creative. Oh my god, a Mistral bracelet. Okay, do I need to equip that? Okay. I want to be a changeling barbarian. Interesting. That's a very distinct one. What was that noise? Something's coming. Oh no, it's the Grand Pooh Bear. That's the Diddy Kong. This is minecart madness from Diddy Kong. Or is it Donkey Kong? Yeah, this is minecart madness from like Donkey Kong Country. Oh, he ate me. Brother, what the fuck is that shit, huh? Miss me with that bullshit, dude. Miss me with that bullshit, dude. I'm telling you, man. I'm not about that lifestyle, man. Alright, now watch this, though. I am about... oh, Zale has to attack yet. That's fine. He makes a sound. Watch this shit, dude. I'm about to moonerang this dude to death. That did a lot. I'm so good. Look, he's weak. He's showing low HP. He's showing the low HP bar. Oh, there he is. Oh, there he goes. Cat would probably call him a friend. Why do I have to hurt the friend? I doubt it's the last we'll see of that one. We better be on our guard. Okay, so now we've got all these pushing puzzles, and I like these kinds of puzzles. I think they're engaging and mentally stimulating. I liked Ice Path in Gold, Silver, and Crystal. I was one of those psychopaths. That's a satisfying little puzzle. Except when I do that. Jump off the correct part of the platform, please. A mines key. A mines key. Oh, we're here. Oh, that's cool. Oh, you schnarks. You got me good. I got, chat. Can you believe it? Can you even believe it, chat? I got fucking got. How chaotic would you and your friends' Mario parties be? Dude, listen, they get fucking crazy because here's the thing, right? I have the most insane luck when it comes to Mario Party. It's not that it's like good or bad, it's just insane. Like, I'm the one who finds the hidden blocks in Mario Party 2. Whenever my brother, my cousin, and I play, I always win because I get stupid luck. And you can ask them, like, the past however many times we've played, the only way they've beaten me is if they gang up on me. And I'm like, guys, that's not very fun. And they were like, well, yeah, but neither is you winning. I'm like, yeah, but like, I have fun when I win. And they're like, good. I'm glad you have fun when you win. Aaron and I played a game of Mario Party 2 over the weekend. And I was kicking ass, right? I was in first place, 3 stars, 76 coins. Aaron had not a star. Luigi had 1 star. Wario had literally 0 stars and 0 coins, okay? He had nothing, okay? Motherfucker got chance time, landed on trade stars and coins with me. So he took all of my shit in the last turn and won. This happened on Saturday. I'm not over it. I'm not over it. I'm actually livid. I got second. I got bonus stars. Had he literally landed on 1 fewer of the... No, this is the penultimate turn, actually. So I was able to get A star. We're good. It was just like, fuck, really? This sucks, dude. I'm actually real upset. I was actually livid, dude. I was channeling my many adventures of Livid Manda, dude. I was livid, dude. Bro, that would be my luck. It was infuriating. Imagine, just like, you're kicking ass all game, man. And then out of nowhere, chance time, you lose everything. I was actually just peed off, brother. Who says that? Mario Party 2 is still the best Mario Party, though. Don't at me. People will say it's like Mario Party 5's the best one, and they're wrong. Why does the GameCube have 4 different Mario parties? 3 is enough for one console, IMO. Yeah, Mario Party 1's not great. 2's the best because you can play as a cowboy. I should have healed a little bit, but I didn't. I was a bit of a fool, but now I'm not. I'm sad that that didn't kill, but... Oh, no. Oh, Jesus. This is gonna be a long fight. This might be, like, a very short fight, actually. Here we go. No pressure. That was good. That's actually exactly what I needed Moonamarang to do, but I might die here. Oh, damn it. Welcome to Mario Party, baby. We kick some ass. Please let me be in that room again. No, I gotta fight the boss again. That's dumb and annoying. That's dumb and annoying. It's my own damn fault. Whatever. Whatever. I did not time that well. Salle à manger. Oh, I get it, like dining room. That's actually kind of good. You know what? Good on you. That one got me. That's funny. Salle à manger. Dude, come on now. Chad, did you get that joke? It was a joke about being French. If you understood it, you might be French. This is not the worst thing, however. Do consider your position in life and see if you can reconsider. Yeah, salle à manger is like dining room in French. And he eats you because manger is to eat in French. So salle à manger is like, it sounds like, it looks like salamander, but it's salle à manger. It's salamander, but with a letter different. So yeah, to be fair, you have to have a pretty high IQ to understand that joke. You gotta know your Rick and Morty history, obviously, too. What am I looking like for health? I like that they make him real food too. It's cool food. It's cool food. Yeah, no, you really gotta just know French. Yeah. Et si tu comprends le français, then well, that's a you problem. Comprendre. Moi, je parle français. Dude, it was crazy when we went to Canada and we heard, like, Quebecois French. Like, that shit does not sound like French. That shit sounds like another fucking language. And, like, I'm not gonna pretend like I can speak French well. I don't speak French very much at all. But, like, it was crazy to me, just, like, how little I understood them. Normally I'm better at that, but I just didn't. ¿Qué estás diciendo? Estoy diciendo palabras en francés porque yo quiero hacer... porque yo quiero ser interesante en stream. Yo sé que si no soy interesante, personas no quieren verme. Verme. Yeah. ¿Qué tú piensas de eso? ¿Qué quieres hacer? Yo voy a jugar los juegos de video. Juegos de video, no videojuegos. Can you believe that? I learned that they were pronounced juegos de video, games of the video, and not video games, videojuegos. Like, give me a break. Nice trilingual gamer. Thank you. I also speak the language of the ladies, brother. No, I'm just kidding. I do, but like not no. Sorry, I'll shut up now. I went to a Spanish immersion school, so I ended up learning basically Spanish my entire elementary school. Like, every day was spoken in Spanish after winter break, first grade, basically. I did too. Hell yeah. Let's go. Yeah, I had it was pretty cool. Oh, Moonerang time. Ah, well, that was the lamest kick-ass Moonerang I've ever done, but hey, I did it. What was your Spanish immersion like? When did you start not being able to speak English anymore? I think it was about time in the first grade. First grade was definitely when it stopped for me. But that was when it stopped for everyone, so it's all good. This feels like Ayers Rock from Lost Age. Golden Sun the... Okay, let's not let this encounter get out of hand this time. Excuse me. Okay, now I'm beginning to understand the good flow for this. I'm still getting the timing down. All of elementary school was in Spanish. Yeah, that's exactly how it was for me. So, like, at what point? Because I assume, like, in kindergarten, they had to teach English, right? To some degree, right? No, not really? Interesting, okay. Hey, I mean, if that's how it was for you, that's cool. Yeah, for me, like, we had to speak Spanish every day forever after winter break in first grade. So that way they could, like, onboard the idea of learning Spanish. Onboard the idea. Give me a break. Can I guard that, please? No, don't summon more. Whatever. Moonerang again, please. Here we go. The trick is to just not follow the boomerang, just look at Valere the whole time. That's it. I'm trying to figure out the timing on these still, but like, I'm getting better at it. Okay, that's good, that's good. You need to heal now. Yeah, I just did. I was about to get pwned for real, dude. That would have been embarrassing, but luckily I'm not, so... Let's get rid of at least one of those, and then... Let's just do the bush true. There, that guy's dead. And now, we're gonna be fine. Also, 15 damage doesn't feel so bad anymore. Do not summon more dudes, I swear to God. If you do, I will die. I won't be happy about it. Yeah, cool. Cool. Awesome. Good enemies. Honestly, great enemies. 10 out of 10. No notes. No notes whatsoever. Here. Oh, I need more MP. Do not fucking do that. Oh my God. This is actually so dumb. Actually so stupid. Even more ants. Good, now they're dead. They are so dead. They've never been more dead than I have now. Do you like first-person shooters? I'm shit at first-person games. Like, pardon my French, but I'm fucking horrible at them. I get dizzy playing first-person games. When I was a kid, I tried playing Portal, and it did not go well for me because I got nauseous. I like my fixed perspective, top-down, 2D, isometric platforming JRPGs. Yeah, I'm just like... They don't agree with me. Drink water, yeah. And stretch. Oh, yeah. Drink water and stretch. You too, chat. Don't forget, you're a part of this too. This ain't just about me, chat. It's about all of us. We all have our part to play. Nausea from an eyesight game. Well, yeah, I mean, like, when you... Like, the first-person part, I just get very, like, disoriented and dizzy while playing first-person games. This includes Minecraft. Like, as dumb as that sounds, that's true for me. I try my best to, like... I try giving first-person games a chance. I don't... Yeah, like, movable cameras are fine. I'm talking, like, specifically first-person games. And FPSs. Because the aiming is, like, always very sensitive, too. Yeah, like, I fucking get queasy playing Minecraft. It's just the reality of me. If you don't like it, well, I don't know what to tell you, man. That's just how I roll. I get queasy from playing Minecraft. And don't even get me started on third-person Minecraft. That's not real. It's just funny. I mean, that's just, yeah. It does definitely, it did definitely impair my ability to make friends on the internet, because it's like, come play Minecraft with us. And I'm like, I'm sorry, I don't play Minecraft. And they're like, why not? It's like, well, I just don't really like it. And they're like, why don't you like it? It's like, well, what am I supposed to say? It makes me throw up? That's what I thought. Yeah, I know. I'm kind of a stinker for that. Look, if I could choose to not be accursed with this fate, I probably would not choose to be accursed with this fate. But alas, I am. So that's the reality of life. Life in my life. Oh, I gotta level up. I can hear the Super Mario RPG sound effects or sound font a little bit. You say I feel Minecraft is too kiddish, so I don't play it. Yeah, I could say that. I could say that for sure, but I think, like, I do think that there is, like, playing what you want to play, I think, is a good thing. Like, playing, you know, within reason, of course. Like, look, if you want to play Umineko, like, all the Umineko visual novels, like, I'm not gonna stop you, but, like, do you think that's a good idea? You're gonna have a bad time, I'm just saying, but, like, hey, go for it. Like, if you like Undertale so much that it's the only game you play, well, okay, I guess you're playing it. Whatever, man. How you spend your video gaming is not my concern, really, honestly. Here we go. Nice. Killed the ants right out of the gate. IDK, what people play unless it's DDLC. Why do you not like DDLC? Do you not like DDLC? What's wrong with DDLC? I've played DDLC. I think DDLC is an interesting game, all things considered. There are definitely, like... I wouldn't necessarily say outright, like, to anyone I met ever, that, like, oh yeah, Doki Doki Literature Club is my favorite game, because it's not too much waifu, it's too weird to me in particular. That's fair. Yeah, that's fair. Yeah. Do you know much about Doki Doki Literature Club? Like, if you do, that's cool, but like, it's a little more than that, I feel. Just a little. I don't want to spoil it, obviously. Yeah, okay, that's fair. Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. Okay, so you do know. Chat, they do know. I do because of game theory. Yeah, I played DDLC when it came out. It was good. I liked it. I felt that it was a cool game, all things considered. Given what it was trying to do, I think it did it really well. It was one of those hit games that, like, oh man, everyone's talking about it. No one wants to tell me why. I guess I'll have to play it for myself, huh? We are camping. We are lay camping. Let's cook again so we can get more stuff. Also, DLC is a visual novel mixed with kidnapping and obsession with makes me uncomfortable. Yeah, that's fair. Yeah, I mean, like, if it makes you uncomfortable, I think that that's a great reason not to play it. You don't have to play every game, and you shouldn't feel like you have to. And if people are gonna give you shit for not playing a game you don't want to play, then that's their problem. I have a lot of respect for people who say, like, I'm not gonna play it. It's not for me. So, yeah, honestly, good on you. It's a fun experience for one playthrough. I wouldn't replay it. Let's put it that way. You know what I mean? Like, there are some games I just would not replay. That is one of them. And it's like, yeah, I played it and there's not really a reason for me to play it again. So I'm not gonna. And if you want to play it again, you can. But if you don't, that's fine. I feel like a lot of visual novels are very, you know, there are some very good visual novels, and then there are some ones that, like, will make you feel sad, and those are still good, but, like, it's whatever, but, you know, sometimes they're not I'm gonna go back and use that mine key now. I try and play as much as I can, and if I don't like it, okay, I'll just delete it and never touch it again, maybe ever. Yeah, and, like, that's the healthiest way to approach it, I feel, because, like, games do not, like, have any control over you. They shouldn't, and if they do, then that's no good. Let's see what I want to do. Let's try that. Yeah, that'll work. Cool. Very cool. I do feel smart on occasion. Okay. Let's think about how we want to do this now. Probably just like this, if I had to guess. We're good there, like that. Yeah. That ought to do it. Easy peasy. Anyway, what was the topic at the start? I don't remember. Just games and what you can play and games and stuff. This is probably the way forward. So I'm gonna go take that heart key or whatever, the mind key back to where that heart-shaped room was, where I was like, we're totally gonna get a thing. We're gonna do that and it's gonna be good, dude. Not fighting those dudes, though. Those freaks, not fighting them. A game I like is Splatoon. You like Splatoon. Why do you like Splatoon? What's your favorite part about Splatoon? Did you play it when you were a kid and now you're a squid? Isn't it funny how, like, they don't use the "you're a kid now, you're a squid now" for Splatoon 3? It's like, maybe the kids who were squids now are no longer kids now. Did we ever consider that? I like the weapons. Yeah, the weapons are dope. The weapons are incredibly cool. So what's the goal here? Can I use these in conjunction with each other? Let's see if this does anything. Yes. Okay, that did. That's good. Yeah, and the customization. Yeah. I feel like it's a cool first-person shooter or third-person shooter game. Like it's like Nintendo wanted to get in on that, and they were like, how do we do that? And like, I think Splatoon is the best way to do it. It's like, it captures that feeling, but it's not like blood, violence, gore. It's not Nazi zombies. Like, it's good. I'm playing COD Zombies right now, so lurk. Hell yeah, exactly. Hell yeah. Love that for you. Found a trader's signet. Might be of interest to a certain merchant. Okay. Sure. Whatever you say, boss. Let's go and get back to the starting area. I would have to assume we're like near the boss of this dungeon, right? I hope I'm not wrong in assuming that. And the reason I hope I'm not wrong in assuming that is because at this point, I think I'm gonna wrap it up here. Because it's getting late, and I gotta get to bed so I can function tomorrow. You know, that's the thing. You start getting older, and you're like, I'm gonna go to bed before 11:30. And then it becomes, I'm gonna go to bed before 11. And then it becomes, I'm gonna go to bed before 10:30. And eventually, you start going to bed at 10. Damn, we'll see you tomorrow. Yeah, so the next stream will be Thursday. Stick around, we'll find someone to raid. Let's see. Yeah, we'll raid, Tayoshi Yudo. What should the raid message be? Just say Volt Raid. It'll be good. Just do that. It'll be great. Thanks for tuning in. Appreciate you lots. See ya Thursday for Persona 3. Okay, goodbye.